Well, Coach, any Florida resident will tell you that afternoon pop-up showers and storms are the norm, and that's exactly what we have right now. Actually expecting a pretty steady rain throughout today here in Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Down, 18 Gator. Hey, Haywood. Get that quarterback.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete to open things up. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Three down.
Back to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We go. 50 plant.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
Get it.
First down, a run with Cohen. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run. This is Cohen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game. but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On 2nd and 9, Young into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
We got 4. We got 4.
22 Jet Bombers, 22 Jets.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Double time. Double time. Everyone got 4. 4 down.
5.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Here we go, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
Tight into the
5. 5.
Alert. 3 down. 3 down.
Now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, fuck, it's so late. Ah, fuck.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, my Jesus.
Brady Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Young now. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Ballage. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Oh, boy. I'll put you on a hard flat, too.
Man. Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
To the house right there. My first one to the game. Come on, man. Get this stop up.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Whoa, why are you coming in motion? What are you? Oh, why is he? Oh, that just.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Oh, I was behind.
Oh, he's got
now he's in
that's
crazy. Why did I mess up my head?
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice turnover.
No score after one on EA Sports.
And you in zone. Who you feeling, bro? You just fucking up for yourself.
Mike 46. Twist.
A first down throw for Young. Looking right
sideline,
but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Young off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll make it 3rd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Young. Complete to
somebody that can't make a play on the ball.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line.
Texans first down.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
They go play action here on first down. Being chased out left. Yeah. He's going to take off with it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Ready. Mike 46. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
They'll run here with the launch. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Need a sack right here. No turnover. Fumble be clutch right now. Big hit for a fumble.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the track. Let's get off the field. 46.
Out of the gun, it's Young. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
On the ready. Go, go.
Double tight. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, you're kidding me, bro.
Third time
That's
here,
supposed to be a
half
little
inch
bit to the
intercepted.
sideline, bro.
Picked
How
off
the
at
fuck I've already, bro?
45.
I swear.
So his struggles just
realized,
continuing
like,
here
I'm
in the
just
first
gonna
half throwing the
this,
football,
man.
Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
First down.
This we gotta stay in here through. This is what we gotta do all game. And he about to just run the ball the rest of the game too.
They run it with
Bro, that's insane.
and he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Left tackle.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Bro, what the heck? How does my D?
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. On the ground, it's James. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down, Texans.
The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Watch the safety creep.
Here's James. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Bro, come on. Don't do this the whole game, bro. Just bleed on the clock like this. It's just annoying as fuck.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Now a give right side. James. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Can't be out here playing scared. I'll tell you when it is. Promise you that. It's cool though. Hold on to my timeouts.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And they just get the play off. Now Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before.
You're kidding, bro. How's he getting all these dope-ass animations, bro? What?
Picked off at the 39. Boy, so another interception, CD,
so much
and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
That's insane, bro. This is really great.
Following the interception, Young. Buying time to his left. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I hate this guy. And now he's about to take one shot. That's so ugly. Oh.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Bro, what's the point of running the clock down, bro? This clock's not running.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Young. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
All right, man. 3 and out.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down.
Hey, they're scared. They're scared. Hayward. 46 to Mike. 46.
It's Young on first down.
They go for the
Takes a
pig.
shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Young on third down.
Oh, you're right. Oh, y'all hold me. Oh, my God.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Switch. Hey, check Mike 46.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Come on.
Young working out of the gun.
You're kidding, bro. What?
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Throwing on 2nd down. Young got an open man. It's Washington. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Let's go now. And read. 6. Let's set a tone. Hustle, hustle. 46 to Mike. 46 to Mike. You better break. You better break. I'm letting you know right now. You better break.
Young on 3rd and 2.
Bro, you're kidding me, bro. A tight. Oh my God. Like that right there would have been a pick for me this one. He had not one user pick. He got 4 computer picks the whole game.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
Killed.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play you would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger.
How's he always
no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Cheetah.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And an alley to run. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's
come on, like,
and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
They really gonna make me run.
That's
all
good
these
for a gain of 6.
Right here,
2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run forward to Cohen. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
But he going back
Tariq Cohen, his 17th touchdown now on the season. As his guys are
oh
back
my gosh,
and
I missed the fucking kick.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We had 2 scores and went up. 2 scores to tie. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
But also, bro,
when you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
13. Not bad. It's like, bro, what? Like, oh, his O-line. I'm going to look at his O-line. Because I know it's not that good. And also, I call my play way too quick and keep on doing this shit. He's going to like run the clock around. That's good. Oh my gosh, John, bro. Honestly, we're ready to
and they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Might as well, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, it's Balaj. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Check it back, check it back.
Oh my gosh.
Now they try the right side here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd down. Now Young. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
First down, Young.
Bro,
and the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Young. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now a handoff looking right. And he's taken down inside the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Oh, my God.
Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Right back to him on first down. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Steps away to his left.
Come on, bro.
Getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Young. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
You draw Porter.
Check, check, check. Watch twist.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen.
Thank you.
He'll have a first down past the 40. Through an opening, and there he goes.
Boy, if you get hawked, I swear to God.
Torrey Cohen, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
Oh, my Jesus. You're fucking kidding me.
It's no good.
I just moved over to the left.
His day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far.
Oh, my God.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that
All
means
the
the
people
playbook
around
is
the
still
ball, all these
wide
people in the
open.
box.
But you are a
And he
little
gets
bit
all
more
this
careful
bad.
about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the
All these
first
people
downs.
around the
And the
ball.
goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
I don't. Huge Jeopardy music.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll give it here to his running back. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the toss, here's Milan. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
You're kidding.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. all runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now they try the right side here. And some space here. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Nobody runs over there and gets caught in animation trying to slide by somebody. That's not even in the play. Not even in the play.
Let's go now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
I'm coming after you.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. By Jacksonville, first down on a pickup of 17.
Ready. 30 big.
Let's go, team. Let's go. Let's get there. 6 guys. Check 6 down.
On first down, it's Cohen. Into the secondary again. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tariq Cohen, 53 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2.
He's coming. Double up. Let's go.
They'll try and
What type
run
of
it
glitch
here.
was that?
And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game. So they tried to tack on 2 more, wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for our visitors, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.